Now I'll show you how I actually start my stitches. You don't want to use too long of a length of thread, about an arm's length, maybe a little bit more. I'm going to pull that off of the pearl cotton. Now I'm going to thread my needle. Okay, these are pretty easy to thread. I'm going to pull my thread through until I have one longer end, one shorter end. So I'm going to take my needle straight up and down, and I'm going to bring the end of my thread. I'm basically creating like a loop. Here's the end of the thread, and I'm going to hold it with this finger. Now I'm going to wrap it around the needle twice. Actually, I'm going to do 3 times. I'm going to wrap it around 3 times, hold that in place while I pull the needle through, and then pull until you get to the end, making sure that this slack doesn't tangle. You can see right here I have a nice robust knot at the end of my thread. So the way that I like to get started when I am continuing my stitches is I'm going to insert my needle just inside the stitch line right here. And then I'm going to have it come up one about where the next stitch would start, if I was just continuing without getting new thread. Then I'll pull that through, and then make sure that that tail is hidden behind the binding. If you know what you're looking for, you'll be able to feel in the fabric where that knot is, but it's really not very noticeable. And it's easier than having to knot and bury the thread at the beginning. So that's how I do it. Don't call the quilt police. And then I just start my stitches again. And you can see I maybe got a little bit close there, but you shouldn't really be able to tell where the new stitches began. This is supposed to look, hand sewn, so it doesn't have to be perfect. The most important thing is that you are creating sturdy stitches that will hold up well to being washed and for the quilt to be used, because that's what quilts are for. So that's how I do it.